What's up YouTube? I'm Z and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Alright guys, I don't have a lot of time, so I gotta jump into this as fast as I can. Which, if you've seen my channel, means that it's still gonna take us a minute. Guys, I saw this video drop just a couple days ago. Literally, it has I say almost 10. I mean more than 9 million views in 2 days. It's gonna be at 10 in no time. That's crazy. This also dropped shortly after, obviously, Drake dropped the Nokia video. Now again, I hate to always connect things back and forth. Like I want to at some point hopefully stop having to do that, but I think like if you guys have seen that Nokia reaction or you've watched the video yourselves, you know that Drake is kind of entering this like trolling petty thing. I say entering, but he's also been doing that for a while, and Kendrick is not going to take that sitting down. So I'm curious about the timing of this dropping so close to that video dropping. I already have one spoiler before I press play. Unfortunately, because of social media, I did see that the director he has for this is a famous director from Toronto who's done like 4 or 5 videos for Drake. So already there's layers to like Kendrick's pettiness that's going into this. But I'm very curious to see what we have here. I feel like this has moved up to my #1 spot on my favorite songs from GNX. As time has gone on and I've listened to GNX more, I've liked it more and more. Also, you guys helped me appreciate it more with a lot of your comments from that album reaction. And I think for me at this point, it's Luther. Man at the Garden is probably my second favorite. I love that song. So that's where I'm at right now. But let's jump in. See, I told y'all, even when I'm trying to be fast, it's going to take a minute. Here we go. Let's turn the closed captions off, though. We're also shooting in black and white, like the other video. Okay, we're just sitting here.
If this world were mine.
Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine.
This might be a reach, but I'm already I'm wondering if because like Drake opened with like him. Look, Kendrick works fast, so I have no doubt that he could have watched the video and like done things quickly. Like I feel that, but him sitting here looking like sad, it kind of makes me think about, you know, some of the songs that Drake would have put out in his time. But I don't know. I don't want to overdo it. Let's do this right now. Let's cut that string right now. I don't want to talk about Drake anymore unless there's something like really, really obvious. And let's see what we got in the video.
Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. Fire, 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 fire.
Oh, right. Because of the lyric. I was like, why is he shooting? Yes. That makes sense. And we can see kind of the silhouette of the car underneath. So I think we know what we're looking at there. That's a dope shot, man. Okay, so we had Kendrick and his lady. And now it looks like SZA maybe is showing up with her guy. Okay. So we got 2 relationships going on here.
Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. This a bop, do your dance, let them watch. She a fan, he a flop, they just wanna kumbaya, nah.
This world concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only do what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure.
This world
If was up to me.
The original vocals, man. Oh God, it does something. Okay, so we're seeing moments between the couples. One thing, like, I don't know if I'm reaching. We'll see if it actually amounts to anything. But one thing I've noticed is that between scenes, between certain shots, there are scenes where they're like very close, even like physically touching or very close to physically touching. And then there are scenes where there's a little bit of distance between them. That could be representative of something.
This world.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it nobody's no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see when, wanna see.
See, in this scene, you can see some distance. But that scene might have actually been irrelevant to the couples, actually. Ooh, I love that we're getting the original in the elevator music. That is super dope. And I also loved, there's some really cool cinematic shots here. Like, we're seeing her coming down, but like the focus isn't really on her. She's kind of blurred. We're seeing the focus is kind of on this reflection. I wonder if that's supposed to be a hint at something, like maybe because of where they're filming. I don't know. Dope shot though. She still hasn't come into focus. Oh, that's why. That's very cool. Ah, he looked again. Let's go. That was a really dope shot. I was wondering why she wasn't coming into focus, and then it made a lot of sense when she came down and we saw Kendrick sitting there. That was dope. Ah, there's the car.
It go in, out, door, slow. Maybe you was lost, strike, close. And I'm with you, everything goes. Come and put that on my soul. Robbie, clown, wrist, rose, check, down, on the way home. This world, concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure.
I mean, even that scene of like him sitting in the car here on the phone while like you can see the reflection of her waiting outside of the car. This combined with the scenes of them being close and then having some distance, all of that's kind of painting this picture to me of like the natural ups and downs of relationships. There's going to be times where you're like much closer with your partner, much more intimate. There's going to be times where I can hear my kids just came home. They're screaming. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can hear it. I'm like trained to hear it. And sometimes even when they're not making noise, I hear phantom cries. It's crazy. All right, hopefully I can finish this out in 4 or 5 minutes and then go help my wife. She's not by herself, in case y'all are like, why aren't you helping your wife? My mother-in-law's with her, but yeah, I'll go help.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it nobody's no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything.
I like that. I like the elevator shots.
If this world were
I can't lie, I trust you, I love you. I won't waste your time, I turn it off just so I can turn you on. I'ma make you say it loud. I'm not even tripping, I won't stress you out. I might even settle down for you. I'ma show you I'm a pro. I'ma take my time and turn it off just so I can turn you on, baby. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure.
I know you're coming for it.
See, distance, like he kind of looks a little bit like not super happy. And then you can see in the other scenes as well, like when they're kind of solo or separate, like they look a little bit more serious. I definitely feel that that's one of the messages that was trying to come across.
if this world were mine.
That's a dope shot too. Oh gosh, why are you so upset? there's something about this that just gives like old school love vibes, you know? Like part of me wonders if interactions like this even, I mean, I'm sure they happen, but I don't know how common they are now. Like I wonder if this is now, like I talk about this with my friends group and my wife, that I'm so fortunate that I met her in person. Like that's my vibe. I tried doing like the apps and stuff like after a disastrous relationship, and like I just couldn't do it. Like it was so hard. But like organically meeting someone and interacting with them and being physically in person with them and doing things, going to a diner or a restaurant or whatever, going to do an activity. So I really love that kind of like old school vibe that we're getting. I mean, even look at the TV that we've got here. So this definitely feels like a throwback to that. I just said I was going to cut the string. I'll tie it back into the other guy at the end. Oh, they're playing the song. So beautiful. Come on, man.
I give you the flowers.
Oh man, I've got
the
goosebumps.
birds and the bees, and your love beside me. That would be all I need if this world were mine. I'd give you anything.
Wow. Oh no, before this switches. See, and like that thing about the scenes of them being closer and further apart, and notice at the end we get to listen to the original that they, you know, obviously sampled and used. And you have Luther Vandross singing there, and it ends with them close and together, and it's just like this beautiful like message that I'm receiving about, you know, weathering the highs and lows. And oh man, I'm gonna cry. Anytime stuff makes me think about my wife, she's a really awesome person, man. That was a super beautiful thing. Like again, I hate to bring it back to that, but like you think about the stark difference between the other video, which was like, you know, full of girls and dancing, and even the subject matter of it was like kind of, you could see it as like completely juxtaposed to this, like the opposite. I wasn't expecting to get like super emotional about that. I'm gonna try not to talk about my wife, because then I think I will definitely cry. But seeing that they ended at a place where they were close again, and to me that's about perseverance and weathering the storm together, because it's not easy. Like there's a reason a lot of relationships, or the majority of more than 50% of relationships fail. There's a reason for that. That's not just cause. It's because it's hard, and life is hard, and doing life together is hard. And you throw in kids into the mix, and that's really hard. So, you know, like seeing this kind of just like awesome story, it felt like we got to watch like a mini movie, a short film there. That was really cool. And I love the message. I love how it ended on that beautiful, positive note. I love that it's a throwback. Like, I'm all for progress and like moving forward, but there are things that I think we've lost because of progress and moving forward that I do feel if we had more of, we would be in a better place. So yeah, that was beautiful, man. I hope I did it justice. I hope you guys enjoyed me checking it out and telling you what I felt about it. And as always, feel free to comment down below. Maybe you saw or felt something slightly different than I did when you watched this, or you felt something the same and you feel like sharing it. I would love to read your comments. Please comment down below. I love hearing your thoughts. So Awesome. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day. I gotta go rescue my wife. I'll see y'all next time.